Time for another color comparison. And today it is going to be on Raquel Welch's Glazed Mocha. So this piece is my grand entrance, and she's human hair. This is the human hair version. I bought her last year for Black Friday. Absolutely love her. If you haven't seen my review on her, check it out. It is the only review on YouTube of her. I take pride in that. Hopefully there's more. I haven't checked. Hopefully there's more. Some other people need to get this piece and review it because I absolutely love her. But anyways, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the color. So this is the human hair version. It's very subtle. You can't like it's. Honestly, when I first got it, I was a little disappointed because it was not the glazed mocha I had envisioned. But I fell in love with her. This, we always say, oh, this is close to my bio hair, it's close to my bio hair, and then you see all these different versions of that person's bio hair, and you're like, well, which one is it? But I feel like this one is what my hair looks like. It would never ever be this thick and long, don't get me wrong, but I feel like if my hair was kissed by the sun back in the days where I hung out outside, was a beach bunny, went to the pool all the time, water world, did water parks, everything, this is what it looked like it was kissed by the sun. I would have loved it if it actually was this thick, but nope, not in the cards for me. It's just very subtle. It is a light brown with, I guess these are like baby lights. I wouldn't call it highlighting. It's just glazed on. I don't even know how they did it. I don't even know how the people did it that colored this, but I'm pleasantly surprised and shocked. But it's like they did little baby highlighting throughout. And, yeah, that's what it looks like. So now we're going to compare to the synthetic version. And I feel like I'm going to have to put this on just so you can really see the difference. His hair gets very wavy and it's easy for it to get like a little poofy. But this is what the synthetic version looks like. Now, to me, so I just reviewed John Reno's Salted Caramel. I did a color comparison of that. I feel like they're very similar, except the synthetic version is just a little more intense. This, I don't think these are similar at all. This is a light brown with some highlighting in it. I would call this a dark brown. It's still warm. They're both warm. Because if you saw my color comparison of Shaded Cappuccino, the synthetic version is much cooler than the human hair version. The human hair version is very warm. That's just another example of how different they can be. But this is much more intense and much darker, and the highlighting is much more pronounced. Can you see that? This is there's just much more of a contrast between the two colors. This is much more blended in. I'm just going to play with it so you guys can see. The difference. I don't know if that helps. But if it does, there you go. But just look. Yeah, this is just much darker, and there's just much more contrast between the brunette and the highlighting. So I'm gonna keep this on, and then I'm gonna take it off and show you the difference. So just look at how it looks on me against my complexion. It really is a light brown when there's just some like highlighting in place. And then here, you ever know how some people in their reviews when they try on wigs, they go, I've noticed it. I don't know. Comment if you know what I'm talking about. There's a lot of different reviewers that put a wig on and they go. Always makes me laugh. I just can't help it. But anyway, so here's what this looks like on me. So it's, you can tell it's a lot more darker. See? So pretty, both very pretty. Ooh, you can see some of my. Sometimes it's so hard to get my hair to stay underneath. But you could just see how different they are. This is more of a lighter brown, and it's really, there's just more contrast. So gorgeous. I love this piece. I'm gonna get this piece next in Shaded Spice. Oh, I'm selling this piece too. It's sold actually. I had to do this video before I shipped her out. Why am I selling this? I don't know, because I absolutely love her. But I have too many wigs, so I gotta sell them. But yeah. Anyways, one more time. So yeah, that is the difference. So would you be able to interchange them? Like if you wanted a human hair piece and synthetic, they look too different. They look too different. So I don't think you can interchange them. They're still both gorgeous, but just know that if you get Glazed Mocha, it is much more subtle. It is not as dark. So if you are darker skinned or have dark eyes, or you're just looking for a dark piece and you think you're gonna get this out of the human hair version, you're not. And I don't know what kind of hair dye this is, because some human hair you can dye and it'll, you can get a result out of it, but some are used from textile dyes. I learned that from my local wig boutique at Designer Wig Outlet. They teach me a lot. I love them. Get to know your local wig boutique because they're very versatile and handy. But yeah, if you're expecting a darker hair piece, I would not get Glazed Mocha. But if you don't mind the lighter color and you love like the naturalness of this, then you'll like Glazed Mocha. So anyways, thanks for watching this video, and see you soon.